Hi friends, in the previous video we have discussed about the classical school and a little introduction like what's micro, macro. So now let's see the Keynesian school. So you know who propounded this Keynesian school? It's J.M. Keynes. And if you want, write J.M. means John Maynard. Just note it. So he was a British economist. So British economist J.M. Keynes propounded his own theory and wrote his famous book. His book is General Theory of Employment, Interest and Money. Interest and Money. In short, you can remember as EINM so that when you go to exam you can write it as full form. So, and this was published in 1936. So, he, like J.M. Keynes, he criticized the classical assumption of full employment. Classical assumption was about full employment. It's a keyword. So, Keynes criticized the classical assumption of full employment, and he developed his own theory, and his theory is known as Keynesian revolution. So he developed his own theory known as macroeconomic theory. Macroeconomic theory. So we have discussed that during this Great Depression period, classicals couldn't explain the persistent fall in these well-developed countries, even though they are highly industrialized. There was a persistent fall in the output, income and employment. So the classicals couldn't explain this. And during this Great Depression, there was a strong desire. Anyway, it's depression, so every government, every economy will try to control the business cycles. So there was a strong desire to control business cycles during this Great Depression period. So for what is it? To develop backward economies. So this became the main factor during this Great Depression time, and this led to the development of modern macroeconomics. So this main factor of developing the backward economies during the Great Depression, this has contributed to the development of modern economies. Okay. So by this we'll complete the introduction part. I'm making the video short so that you'll understand better. You listen more carefully because it's short. Okay.